Hartford, Connecticut. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Buffalo Bulls and the Connecticut Huskies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. The Bulls ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UConn's offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Quick completion on the out. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Going to try to get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. UConn will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. The Bulls offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
Find some fresh air. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Got it in the middle. It's Clemens. caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
A spectacular one-hand grab. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Bulls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The give is to Williams. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured Bull. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to it. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. The Bulls need to pick it up on 4th down. Motion from the back. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Man, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Let's go. And the Bulls are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Going for 6. Trying to find the end zone. And he just couldn't get started. Goes down behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll lose yardage on the completion. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Finds the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. And the Huskies are facing 3rd and inches. He's got enough for the first down at the 14-yard line, and no matter what happens on this drive, just getting out of jail in your own end is a win. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The Huskies have this offense rolling. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Progress made there on the short run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced a negative play, now setting up 4th down.
Punt is in the air. He makes the catch at the 10. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off play action on 1st down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Back to throw, it's right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. UConn going back to work on offense. They've spun it a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Rushes on him. Finds a man in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes they create...
Makes a grab and room to run. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He lets one fly deep. Picked off to stop the threat.
Intercepted by Buffalo. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Great, let's go. Looking for a man. It's right. Fires to the wideout. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Yeah, and that's a timing route. You throw those out routes to your receivers, and he gets out of his break, and he gets his head around, and ideally you want him to get his head around right in time to catch that football, and you could just tell he didn't get...
Breaks into the open. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. And the Bulls with the 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Clemens. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Bulls will hustle to the line. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, time running short in the half. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Set to kick it off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless 1st half stalemate.
Yeah, we've set offense back 30 years in that 1st half, but we've got a whole new half to play here. So why not come out on this 1st drive, make a statement, and finally get us back into the age of contemporary college football?
You sound very discouraged as I sound encouraged. That's great defense. Phenomenal defense in the 1st half. Who doesn't love a 0-0 halftime game?
Looking downfield, it's right. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Bulls will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. Smashes through the tackle. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. One of those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. After run, now throw. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the tackle, but UConn has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. DB's right up on the receivers. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50.
Snags it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. It's as if the end zone has a no trespassing sign on it, but here a chance to score the 1st touchdown of the game. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Husky! They take the lead with the 6.
Well, it's been a defensive war this entire game. You're wondering who can break through. Give this offense a lot of credit. It has not been easy, but they've been physical. Did a really nice job, I think, with play calling there and setting things up. And finally, someone is able to get on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give is to Williams. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Scanning the field, it's right. Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Flips it out to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. With the run on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Bulls. The Bulls deliver an answer. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with exactly where you want to be in this one. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Huskies. They move on top here in the fourth. The Huskies back on top.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Dropping back, it's right. Swings it out to his running back. Can't get him to the ground. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Finding some room. 10. Touchdown, Huskies. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Moving away from pressure. Fires to the wideout. Trying to hook up on the sideline, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air. It's right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Still running at the 40. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. Line gets set. First down. He's looking to throw. Buying some time. Fires on the move. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback moving. He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain, and let's see what they do on 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
I know there's a lot of play callers that would try to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it, and that was a great call. First down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. Oh, he's got some space. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
Direct snap. Breaks the tackle. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls! The Bulls deliver an answer.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Bulls use their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Shotgun snap on third down. Unloads to the wideout. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and take it back. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking to pass. It's right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And a lot of times football, man, it's just about confidence and feeling good and getting in a rhythm. That's not what this offense has done all day. And now in a moment where you need it, you got to put it together. Where do they go? Like, who is their go-to guy? What is their go-to play? They've struggled all day, but you can erase all of that with one drive right now.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. Pressure coming. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I gotta have it?
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Looking to throw, it's right. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite...
Turning it on! And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves.
Fourth quarter, obviously trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass and he still takes off and gets the first down. It's his time. It's the fourth quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. And he gets it in for the touchdown. Time has expired. They're down by 1. They can send it to overtime with the kick or win it with the 2.
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
And the extra point splits the uprights. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Got him downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The defense has made it tough, but they'll try to plow their way in here on 3rd and goal in overtime. Keeps it himself. Touchdown, Huskies! They strike first here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking for a man. It's right. Dances away. They're working that left side. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Going for it all. Touchdown Bulls! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
We play on 1st down here in the 2nd overtime period. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Now, when I'm in OT and I start to get in this territory, I gotta be thinking touchdown. Like, what are my plays that I can go to now? I ran the football. I showed a little bit of conservativeness. Now I got to take advantage of a shot out wide. What's my best go-to play in this situation?
Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. 1st and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the 2nd overtime. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 3rd and goal, and you really hate to settle for a field goal with the first possession in an overtime period. Bringing the heat. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Buffalo. Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT. Now in the second overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion. Looking downfield, it's right. Can't do it better than that. The 2-point conversion is good, and the lead is 8. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He'll start this drive going to the air. Pocket breaking down. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense will take advantage of the penalty. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Listen, a lot of time, tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They are up against it, a 3rd and long, needing a touchdown here in overtime. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. 4th and long, and they have to pick it up to keep their chances alive. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the right. He's got it. They'll wrap him up, and he is stopped well short of the first down marker.